history-making night in Las Vegas because for the first time ever, we're going racing at the National Finals of American Ninja Warrior. Hello, everyone, and thanks for being with us. I'm Matt Eisman.
And I'm Akbar Baja-Miller. Matt, this may be the most intense night we've ever had. 24 of our best ninjas are going head-to-head. These are going to be some pressure-filled races.
You know it, big man. Win your race tonight, and you're still alive for the $1 million prize. For a preview of the course, let's go down to Zuri Hall.
Guys, our ninjas will be sprinting across these 6 obstacles with their opponent right next to them. It all starts with a run across the striding steps and a swing up to the second obstacle, the double salmon ladder. Then it's a brand new one, Jawbreakers, where competitors have to lock a bar inside a series of steel traps. That's followed by a big leap onto the swing surfer. And a climb to the 5th obstacle, where ninjas need to be precise on the epic air surfer. Finally, it's the falling shelves, where ninjas have to make a blind grab at the end. Win your race and you're moving on to stage 3. But if you lose, there's a chance you may not be out. That's because the top 4 non-winners will race each other to determine the last 2 spots, guys.
Thanks, Zuri. Our pairings tonight are based on how the ninjas fared on stage 1.
And we've got some marquee matchups. These are the best of the best. We've got the defending last ninja standing, Cade Lefsack. He's the top seed, but he's got to race his good friend, the boss, Elijah Browning. The flyboy, Isaiah Thomas. An 11th seed will have to beat one of Ninja's best, fellow Texan, Daniel Gill. And the weatherman, 34-year-old Joe Borowski, will have to outrun the speedy 19-year-old from Minnesota, Jared Boyd.
And our very first race at the National Finals is going to feature 2 of Ninja's best. 26-year-old Austin Gray from Colorado versus 17-year-old Josiah Papel from New Jersey. These two didn't come to win a race. They came to Las Vegas to win it all.
Life-changing money. Go for it. Everything you got, put it into it.
Last season, I made it all the way to stage 4, and I was close.
Oh my goodness, gotta be within just a few feet!
But I definitely could have done more. Obviously, I wanted to win it all, but being one of only 9 people to ever get there, and now knowing that I can do it, it's a totally different mindset. I need that $1 million, so my goal is to get back and hit that one buzzer I haven't hit. This will be the year, this will be the time.
I have been so close to that last man standing position.
Gray wants it. Gray wants a banner hanging.
I got 2nd place in season 12.
Gray!
Who wants it?
Gill!
Who wants it?
Daniel Gill!
I got 2nd place to Caden, season 13.
No!
I've tasted it, I've been right there, but Vegas is unforgiving. This is the 3rd time I've run stage 2. I've got nothing to lose. I'm gonna do what I have to do to try to keep my season alive.
Austin's wearing that Share Your Spare t-shirt. He's a big advocate for organ donation. Gave one of his kidneys to a friend a few years ago.
Come on, Austin!
Down on the sideline, Austin's girlfriend, Jaylyn, and his Colorado crew of ninjas. Josiah's dad is leading the cheers on his sideline. He can look up and see his mom and siblings watching back in New Jersey.
We know Josiah loves to go fast. He's a big Formula 1 racing fan. Win this race, and you're moving on to stage 3.
These steps are 5 feet apart. You gotta grab that rope. Goes right up to the double salmon ladder. You have to go up 3 rungs, then jump over to the other side. Wow. Then onto this new obstacle, Jawbreakers. You have to slam the bars inside the steel traps.
When Josiah Papel goes, he propels.
And he just linked Jawbreakers. Now they'll need a big jump onto the swing surfer. Gotta land safely, then build up momentum to leap to the rope. Josiah's off first, gotta climb up and over the wall. And Papel finishes swing surfer first. He'll head over to epic air surfer.
This is where it can get a little scary. Too aggressive.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness, before I could even say it.
What a turn of events. Josiah had the lead, but goes down on epic air surfer. Now, Austin Gray can get a come-from-behind win.
Wow. On the very first move, Josiah hit the edge and bounced back off the front of the pad, and his run is done.
Now, Austin can take his time, but because Josiah finished the previous obstacle first, Austin must finish Epic Air Surfer. Has to hop that board across 6 ledges of different sizes, and some of them are lower than others. This is a challenging obstacle. Oh, makes it to the last one, but still needs the dismount. Watch that left side. He's just gonna launch from there.
Oh, no. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh.
Can he save it?
Oh! Yeah! Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Somebody went to church on Sunday.
By the skin of his teeth.
I thought it was over. Check this out. That board was sliding off the pads, so he had to rush his dismount. He didn't get the swing that he wanted, barely reached the landing pad, and was hanging on by his fingernails. Wow, what a great save.
And Josiah Papel,
Distraught.
heartbroken. Austin Gray has the win, but it's a badge of honor to get a buzzer on stage 2, so he's gonna keep going. He'll have to get past this final obstacle, falling shelves.
Wow.
Thought his season was over.
I thought it was over.
Here comes the blind grab on the final shelf. And got it! Austin Gray gets another buzzer! What a moment!
He wants everybody up there to celebrate. Get them all up there. Everybody get up there. Go celebrate.
Well, we talk it. You see one person on the course, but no one does it alone, and Austin Gray surrounded by his crew, one step closer to that $1 million. Well, that doesn't get you hyped. Our next duo will. We've got 16-year-old Ben Behrens, a.k.a. the Hype Guy, versus a rock and roller who loves to shred the course, R.J. Roman. Leading the cheers for these two will be their dads, R.J.'s father, Roland, and Ben's dad, Scott.
Nice.
My dad, he is my role model. He's the best guy I know.
Like that.
Nice. Get up there.
My first time in Vegas, I got to see my dad compete season 11.
You got this! You got this!
Oh my goodness, it was amazing. And now I'm on that big stage.
Ben still needs a buzzer.
Yeah, I need to get my first one.
Yeah, that's it.
I've been extremely proud of how hard he's been working for this.
Good work, dude.
Oh, thank you, Dad.
On stage 1, I had one of the biggest crowds, but I heard my dad over all of them. Growing up, my dad was not really there, but we've been getting closer over the past few years, so to have him on the sidelines means a lot to me. With him, nothing's gonna stop me.
RJ's dad over there with a big group of friends, including Flip Rodriguez, who'll run later. And Scott Behrens leading that impressive crew of Iowa Angels.
Oh, you gotta love Ben's little sister. She's the hype girl. Them hype tears right there.
Ben Behrens, only 5'1", definitely an underdog against RJ, who's known for going fast. But remember, he fell on stage 1, had to use his safety pass. He'll get no second chances tonight. Ben Behrens has got to be running with abandon. R.J. Roman chasing to return to stage 4.
Ooh, Ben Behrens is not backing down. He says, I don't care.
Well, he never lets his size hold him back.
I like that. Some people want it to happen. Some people wish it would happen. Others make it happen. Ooh, R.J. Roman trying to make it happen right now.
And Ben Behrens keeping up. I am impressed. We talked about the size of the bear in the fight. It's the size of the fight in this bear.
This kid is not backing down.
Wow!
He's like, I'm right there with you.
He is keeping pace with the speed demon, R.J. Roman. He Good lead for the 5-1 Barons.
All right, this is where RJ Roman can make a little bit of a separation here, but you can't get too aggressive.
Easy for those boards to slide off if you're not in control.
Oh, boy.
It is like surfing on ice.
Make some epic moves, too.
And this is where fatigue sets in, and you can overshoot or undershoot the landing. And Ben Barons keeping pace. Oh!
This kid never backs down from a challenge.
Oh! Well, Ben Barons really pushed him, but RJ Roman will be going back to stage 3.
That's a lot of ninja to go up against, and Ben Barons, he brought the fight to RJ Roman.
And you can see RJ showing respect. He gave him all he could handle. And RJ Roman wants to put an exclamation point on it. He's had a lot of big runs, but this one is special because his dad is on the sideline.
There you go.
Here's the tricky move, this blind grab on the last one, and he gets it. And Akbar, this wouldn't have been possible without that safety pass.
He knows it.
RJ Roman, one step closer to getting back to stage 4 for another shot at the mountain. Right back And let's not forget the great season by 5'1" Ben Barons, giving his family so much to be proud of. But this race goes to the veteran RJ Roman, one step closer to a rematch on stage 4. Tonight, only a handful of ninjas remain, all of them with a story. Jonathan Baines is having a dream season dedicated to his dad.
I know he's up there screaming, "You did it, son. You did it."
At 34, Ninja great Joe Moravsky is hoping his years of experience can hold up against Ninja's rising young stars.
This is absolutely the year, and you're going to see me on stage 4.
10 years ago, Naxa Garamore was in an orphanage in Africa. Now, he's closing in on $1 million.
I'm having the best time of my life.
And later, we'll move over to start competition on stage 3. All leading to next week's season finale, where someone will conquer stage 4 for $1 million on the national finals of American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to Vegas in the national finals. Take a look at this. That's Hans Hertz and Flip Rodriguez from 2018 when Hans was just 10 years old. Hans is now 16, and minutes ago, he faced off against Flip, who's now 34 and a 13-time Ninja veteran.
Hans Hertz is going to have to rent some speed to go up against Flip Rodriguez.
Flip has been having a career resurgence in the past few years, and this marks his 8th time on stage 2.
No, the OG went down.
But his run tonight was cut short by Jawbreakers, ending another impressive season for Flip. And Hertz just had to finish the obstacle to earn the win.
Oh my goodness.
He cruised the rest of the way. This Colorado high schooler, unheralded at the beginning of the season, has now hit 4 buzzers and is moving on.
Wow, this is amazing in his rookie campaign. Going to stage 3.
Our next race features 2 of our fastest young stars. We've got Rhode Island's 21-year-old Luke Dillon going against Electric Enzo, Florida's Enzo Di Ferrari Wilson, a teenager driven to succeed by his energetic Italian family.
This year, me and my family took a really meaningful trip to Italy where I got to learn much more about my Italian heritage. We went to Rome, Pienza, and Tuscany. We also got to go to the Di Ferrari winery, and we met some of our long-distant relatives. I have a really big Italian family. Every single time we come together for a big dinner or a big event, it's always crazy.
All right, do it right.
And the star of the show is my grandma's meatballs, of course.
Nana's meatballs.
Oh, yes, I can't wait to eat this up, and he's looking to eat up this course himself.
I think the meatballs might have fueled me on the course, too. I felt really strong when I was running.
And he is electric once again.
Making it to stage 3 tonight would be molto bene.
And there's Grandma on the left. She's going to be watching with other family members back in Florida. And, of course, he'll have his loud group on the sidelines. Luke Dillon's also got a big group of Northeast Ninjas over there. Plus his girlfriend, Avery, watching from her home.
We love you.
Luke is the lower seed in this race. He's an 18, and Enzo is a 7. But Luke Dillon was the quickest in his qualifying night. He can go fast now.
We know, Akbar, speed can kill. Go fast, but stay controlled.
He missed that grab.
And an extra swing for Dylan.
That could be costly for Dylan.
But we've seen it in racing. When you're behind, you start to sell out.
Not when you're behind Ferrari, especially the Ferrari.
And Enzo making the moves on jawbreakers, clapping it in.
And now he's got a nice, healthy lead. Now Dylan's got to play catch-up. He's got to turn up.
Well, you got to run your race. They said it's tough when you're in the lead because you have no idea what your opponent is doing.
Yeah, and you can't look back.
Ooh. And Enzo's taking extra time on Swing Surfer. Losing momentum, and here comes Luke Dillon. That's how quickly he can change.
Oh, boy. It is never over here on stage 2.
But Luke Dillon still has to make up a lot of ground. Enzo, the first on the Epic Air Surfer, giving him the edge.
Nice, here he goes.
And he's linking every move. That is impressive, but risky.
Ooh, oh, no! He slides off. Oh, my goodness.
Enzo slides off Epic Air Surfer, and what a turn of events. Luke Dillon, who trailed the entire race, now has the chance to steal the win, but he's got to finish this obstacle.
And now Luke Dillon can kind of take his time and make sure he doesn't slide off on this last cradle.
He could launch it from there, Akbar, edging it down, doesn't want to make the mistake that Enzo just made.
Wow.
I think he's going to launch it from there.
Nice. Oh, no! What?
He went for the big lache, and it cost him. Enzo's moving on.
Enzo wins.
Everybody is in shock. Enzo had the lead, but he took a risk linking his moves on Epic Air Surfer, and his momentum carried him right off the track. That opened the door for Luke Dillon, but he tried a risky long dismount and came up just short.
So Enzo survives, and now he can fuel up with Grandma's meatballs. He's moving on to stage 3. Coming up, they practically grew up together in the Atlanta area. Now, good friends Ethan Bartnicki and Vance Walker have to battle each other.
Let's go. The season's on the line, but I also don't want to knock one of my best friends out.
Their race is next when American Ninja Warrior returns.
We're about to light this thing up.
Akbar, you and I have been through a lot in our 10 years together in the booth.
I don't want to eat a tarantula. Yeah, we have, man. We've had a lot of great memories. We've become good friends.
We can relate to this next duo. Zuri's gonna get them started.
Guys, these next two know each other well. Vance Walker and Ethan Bartnicki grew up ninja training together in Georgia. They've been side by side since they were kids and have remained best friends. But as fate would have it, they now have to race each other.
There you go, send it.
Oh, no. That moves so hard.
I started doing ninja when I was about 12, and the first friend that I made was Vance Walker.
Yeah, let's go!
The great thing about their relationship is they really do challenge each other. And to look back at their pictures and to see these two tiny kids, to look at them now and see how much they've accomplished. It's been a lot of fun to see them both do so well.
Nice. Let's go!
I personally think Vance is the best Ninja Warrior.
We gotta get this.
I know that he's 18-0 for racing side by side. It's gonna have to be one of those perfect storm type of days, but hopefully I can make that 18-1. Yeah, anything can happen.
Me and Ethan have been dreaming of this moment for almost 8 years now. This is gonna be a tough one because the season's on the line, but I also don't want to knock one of my best friends out. He is very underrated, and I'm gonna have to bring my A game to this course right now.
We don't make the matchups. It's based on how they did on stage 1. But this race is going to be bittersweet no matter what happens.
Vance's parents and friends on the sideline right next to Ethan's dad and brother. He's also going to throw a wave to his girlfriend, Vivi, who's watching from her college dorm room. For this moment, these two have to put friendship aside and go for broke. Vance Walker goes fast, which is remarkable considering he was born with cerebral palsy.
I'm anticipating a lot of speed for this one, Matt.
Well, Vance Walker, we met him on Ninja Junior, where in 2 seasons he never lost a race.
Well, Bartnicki's persnickety. He's not going to be intimidated.
Oh, my. Bartnicki makes that first move, and look at him, he's linking it.
Yeah, he's like back and forth.
Wow.
It's like cat and mouse.
Bartnicki, wow, the music producer hitting all the right notes so far. He's only 5'4" and 120 pounds, but he is attacking this course.
Vance Walker's not a big guy either. He's only 5'6".
And Bartnicki is going to be the first one to complete it. We've seen it. That is huge because Epic Air Surfer has been tricky. Well, Vance Walker knows how to race, and he just made the first move, Akbar. Watch that board!
Vance linked it.
But here comes Bartnicki! These two friends going right down to the wire. Who will be the first to dismount? It's Bartnicki. This would be Vance Walker's first ever loss in a race.
Bartnicki's not letting Vance Walker in this race.
My.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy, he barely made that one.
Oh, no! No! Dual falls.
Wow.
Bartnicki was the first to finish Epic Air Surfer.
Wow.
He's moving on. This crowd is stunned.
Vance had pulled ahead on Epic Air Surfer, but he hesitated on the dismount, and Ethan Bartnicki surged ahead. He could have taken his time, but he rushed it on the falling shells and couldn't make that final grab. Vance just needed to finish the obstacle, but he missed on the third shelf.
So this is my boy right here, and I'm so glad we went out the same obstacle, same way. Perfect.
But all is not lost for Vance Walker. Because of his fast pace, he's got a good chance of being one of our top 4 non-winners who'll compete in a runoff race for the final spots on stage 3. Well, up next, a couple guys we didn't know much about at the beginning of the season, yet here they are on stage 2 as 17-year-old rookies. It's Alex Romer from Middleburg, Florida, taking on Noah Munier from Lakeville, Massachusetts.
It's been a different path for these two. Noah Munier has been perfect, hit 3 buzzers and won a safety pass. Alex Romer has had some good runs, but he didn't finish the course in the semifinals or stage 1.
Munier throwing up the hearts for his girlfriend, fellow ninja Addie Herman, who's on the sideline along with his dad. Romer's parents also here, and he's got more family and friends watching back in Florida. Romer's going to have his work cut out for him. Noah Munier has been unstoppable this season.
All right, here we go.
Romer has a slight height advantage at 5'11", 3 inches taller than Munier.
And now look at this, Alex Romer making his way up there on the salmon ladder.
And the double salmon ladder, you can see the challenge, that top cradle, and Romer has a slight edge.
And that with Romer getting out there front, it put pressure on Noah, but now Noah's coming up from behind. Noah's not messing around.
Munier linking it on the jawbreakers.
Oh, man, we've got ourselves a good race.
Romer the first off, and Munier doesn't have momentum.
Oh, my goodness, here we go.
This is a surprise. Romer, a self-described band geek who's a 19 seed, a big underdog to Munier, who's been perfect all season. Munier's got to get going. Romer's pulling away. He just needs the dismount.
Oh, my goodness, he spilled.
But the pressure's on Munier. He still has to finish this obstacle. Oh, and Noah Munier does it. He's going to stage 3. But he wants his 4th buzzer of the season.
Nice, and here he goes.
The blind grab on the falling shells.
Nice.
Oh, how did he get that? Noah Munier keeps his perfect season alive.
Oh, look at this. Oh,
and there she is, Addie Herman joining Noah.
Let's go!
Ninja love, big man.
You gotta feel bad for Alex Romer. He made a big pass on Swing Surfer, going straight to the rope without an extra swing. But on Epic Air Surfer, he slid off the left side. That allowed Munier to come back in and get the win.
Now, Romer's still got a chance to be one of our top 4 non-winners who will race later tonight for the final spots on stage 3. Still to come.
There it is.
The Bangin' Ninja's having a breakout season at 34. Can he keep his season alive? He's next on American Ninja Warrior. We love to dance on American Ninja Warrior, and we've seen a lot of our ninjas show off their moves over the years. And that includes our next two competitors who celebrated their Stage 1 buzzers last week with some style. These two fun-loving ninjas are going to dance their way onto the start line for Stage 2. A little shimmy, shimmy. It's the Cat Daddy Jackson Twait, the pet sitter from Iowa, a 5-time ninja veteran. He's back on Stage 2 for the second straight season. He'll be facing a rookie, the impressive teenager from Florida, Naxa Garamore. This 15-year-old, the youngest ninja still in the competition, has hit buzzers on every course this season. Now, lots of family watching back in Florida, plus his mom on the sideline. Jackson Twait's got that big group from Iowa cheering for him.
And the Cat Daddy may be a little nervous about this first obstacle. Remember, he shockingly fell on the striding steps last year.
Both these guys go fast.
Here we go. Keep your balance. Nice.
And no problem on the striding steps this year for Jackson Twait.
And it's about running your race, but knowing that you're racing against another ninja. Nice.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
Naxa, great power. Twait, an extra move there on the single ladder.
And Naxa, man, he can go. Once he gets out into the open space, that's it.
He's not just fast, he has tremendous strength, which you'll need to get through these 5 upper body obstacles here after the striding steps.
And man, you can see Naxa already starting to pull away. Once he gets away, it's going to be lights out for Jackson Twait.
If you don't hit a buzzer, the door is always open. Our top 4 non-winners will be in runoff races and could still move on to Stage 3. Here comes Twait.
Twait is right behind him, okay.
Epic air surfer, so easy to make a mistake. And Naxa about 2 moves ahead. Look at this, he's linking every move.
OMG!
What confidence out of Garamore.
Garamore's gone. He gone.
Well, Twait's gonna need a miracle.
He's gonna need 9 lives and more than that to catch him.
He's linking it.
Whoa!
Goodness.
He made that look easy.
We've never seen that on the falling shows.
Ooh! I see you, Naxa. Dance, young fella, dance.
Jackson Twait is still fighting. Oh, he's down. The Cat Daddy just couldn't keep up with the speedy Naxa Garamore.
Hey, Naxa, can I see that dance again? What was that? Hey. This was impressive. Watch him link his moves on Epic Air Surfer and then do it again on the falling shells. He finished this course faster than anyone so far.
He just finished middle school, but now he's moving closer to that $1 million. Next up for him, Stage 3.
Guys, Kyle Soderman and Caleb Bergstrom aren't just good friends, they're teammates. These two met through ninja competitions, but now they're using their speed and agility on another crazy sport, World Chase Tag, a high-stakes version of the game we all played as kids.
Looking very good. Tag made.
Me and Caleb have been great friends ever since we both started doing Ninja Warrior. Me and him both do World Chase Tag together, and with that sport, it's nothing but speed.
This is what he does. He evades.
Kyle holds the record in chase tag for most evasions ever. So he's got a pretty big pedigree when it comes to speed. He knows how to go fast, and he has great endurance. But so do I.
Caleb, look at the pace he maintains.
When you go fast, you really have to think fast. And that's going to apply perfectly to Stage 2 and moving quick. With both of us having that experience, it's going to be a very interesting race.
Soderman may be the bigger star in chase tag, but tonight Caleb's the higher seed. He's at 3, while Kyle's at 22. Brother. You can see how close these two are. Caleb's wife Ashley on the sidelines. This year, she and Caleb were the first married couple to qualify for the national finals. Kyle's fiance Megan, also a ninja. She's leading the cheers on the sidelines. Caleb Bergstrom was very fast on Stage 1, but Soderman has more experience. He's been on Stage 2 the past 2 seasons. And you can see both these guys on the bigger side.
All right, now tagged off to this next one. Here we go. Jawbreakers.
And who can link it? Caleb just starting to pull away, but here comes Soderman.
Kyle Soderman does not give up. We know that.
He's so strong.
Now on the swing surfer.
Kyle Soderman keeping it close. This one's going to come down to the final two obstacles. Caleb Bergstrom's going to keep his lead as he gets over the wall. And that is big. He was the first to complete swing surfer, giving him the edge here on Epic Air Surfer. And you saw Caleb Bergstrom steal a glance at Soderman, but you gotta run your own race. You can't focus on your opponent. And that is huge for Caleb Bergstrom.
Yeah, and you can see Kyle Soderman still scooting along, trying to get his rhythm. But Caleb is pulling away. There's no looking back now.
Caleb Bergstrom just needs to avoid a mistake here on falling shells, and he'll be on his way to stage 3. And he's gonna do it. Caleb Bergstrom hits the buzzer. What a year it's been for him. Hit 4 buzzers and got 10 grand on the mega wall back in qualifying, and now he's gonna support his buddy. Kyle Soderman, though, keep in mind the top 4 non-winners will get another shot to race.
That's exactly right. He's still in it.
And at this point, he's only the second non-winner to reach falling shelves, so he's got a good chance of moving on. Can he get the blind grab?
Get it. Get the grab.
No! He was so close to a finish, but as we said, he's still in good position to be one of our top 4 non-winners. We could see him in a runoff race a bit later. But how about Caleb Bergstrom? 4 members of that family started this season. Caleb's the only one remaining. He'll be representing them on stage 3. Coming up, he's the only dad left in the competition. Can 34-year-old Joe Moravsky hold off hotshot teenager Jera Boyd?
In Vegas, always bet on Joe Moravsky.
He's next on American Ninja Warrior. It's a clear night in Vegas, but a storm's coming. That's because up next is the weatherman, Joe Moravsky. The 34-year-old ninja great from Connecticut is going to be facing the 19-year-old social media creator from Minnesota, Jera Boyd. Not only is Joe 15 years older than Jera, he's also the only dad to make it to stage 2.
So this is my 10th time here in Vegas, and I'm one of the oldest competitors to move on to stage 2. Oh, it's not good. I'm old. What is this?
Looks like the forecast calls for success.
I started competing on American Ninja Warrior when some of these teens were probably just getting out of diapers. So it's tough to have to come out here and to try to beat these guys that are 15, 16, 17 years old that have no house, no kids, no wife, no responsibilities. And that's their advantage. Where's my advantage?
What a moment for Joe Moravsky to get his first buzzer of the season and the 30th of his career.
I'm just hoping my experience, because that's the only thing I have against these young guys, is gonna be good enough to be able to do what I have to do to take this thing home and move on to stage 3.
There's Joe's wife, Stephanie. Their kids are asleep back home in Connecticut. And Jera Boyd's got his mom leading the cheers on his sidelines.
Joe's got the experience, but Jera's coming in hot. He has 3 buzzers and a mega wall already this year.
Joe shockingly fell on striding steps 2 years ago, but no problem tonight. Moravsky loves a challenge.
And Matt, Moravsky needs to get out there in front early to put the pressure on Jera Boyd. Jera Boyd can go too now.
And he's trying to link it. This is synchronized ninja right now.
Oh, no! Joe! Oh, my goodness.
And Joe Moravsky's season is done. A shocking early exit for one of the greatest ninjas in history. So Jera Boyd gets the win, and he's going to keep going and try to get a buzzer. Let's take a look at what happened to Joe.
Joe looked good in the beginning, and he was linking his moves on jawbreakers. But on the last one, he just missed on the left side and bounced off.
So one of the favorites to win it all is out. And 19-year-old Jera Boyd can enjoy the rest of this run. He's earned his shot on stage 3.
He took out the OG Joe Moravsky.
He's a social media influencer, Akbar. Posts a lot of videos doing ninja tricks. And I have a feeling this run's gonna go viral.
What a great start he's had to his ninja career. He's conquered the mega wall both seasons he's competed. Do you know how hard that is?
And Jeremiah Boyd remains perfect, gets his 4th buzzer and does it, defeating the legend, Joe Moravsky. And he's getting hugs from his wife. It just wasn't his night. But congrats to Jeremiah Boyd as he moves on now to tackle stage 3. Up next, another hotshot youngster going up against one of our older competitors. We've got Montana's 18-year-old Evan Andrews, who comes in as a number 2 seed, going against the banging ninja, Jonathan Bange. Oh my God. Who at 34 is having by far his best season ever, inspired by someone special.
My dad passed of colon cancer in 2020. We had a relationship of absolute love and admiration, and he was brilliant.
The spirit of your dad is still living within you because he never gave up. He was quite a man. Leonard set the bar high for each of his children because he challenged them each and every time to do better.
My dad wanted our last name to be known. He would be incredibly proud right now. I know he's up there screaming, "You did it, son, you did it."
Jonathan is gonna get out there and represent for his dad. He's actually gonna bang it.
I cannot wait to bang that buzzer in honor of my dad, as well as anyone that's been affected by colon cancer.
Everybody loves Jonathan Bange. He's a beloved coach, a member of the Texas Ninja community. His crew's already banging on the sidelines, led by his mom. Evan Andrews about to start his first year of college. He's the leader of the ninja community in Montana. He's got his parents over on the sidelines.
Evan Andrews was very impressive on stage 1. He had the 2nd fastest time and earned himself a number 2 seed, while Jonathan Bange is the 23 seed, a big underdog here.
Evan Andrews made it to stage 2 last year as a rookie. Good footwork. Oh, I love this side-by-side format, seeing these ninjas push themselves.
Yeah, great technique there by Evan Andrews. Nice.
Oh, no!
He missed it.
Evan Andrews shockingly is down. The number 2 seed with an early fall, and now Jonathan Bange can pull up a huge upset if he can complete this obstacle. Unbelievable. Now just one move away, and he's done it. Jonathan Bange is going to stage 3. Well, this is why we run the races, and you can see a crestfallen Evan Andrews still trying to figure out what went wrong.
Matt, he had the lead, but going into Jawbreakers, he missed the bar on the left, and the number 2 seed is out.
And how great is this for Jonathan Bange? He's coached some top ninjas, but has never had this kind of success himself until this year. And you can see on the sidelines the camaraderie, the support. The Flyboy Ninja, tears in his eyes. His coach is going to stage 3.
Jonathan Bange started from the bottom, now he's here.
Long dismount. What does he have left in the tank? Oh! The biggest of the underdogs closing in on a buzzer. You know his dad would be proud.
Keep banging on him. I see you, baby. Hey, you can see his friends already, everyone, the family, they're all coming to meet him at the buzzer. How amazing is this?
Well, this would just be a storybook finish.
A blind grab here.
Can he pull it off?
Go get your family. Go get your family. Oh!
Well, he splashes down, but it doesn't change the fact Jonathan Page is going to stage 3.
He wanted to honor his dad, and Jonathan Page is having his best season ever. The banging ninja was beaming as he charged through stage 2. He made his dad, his mom, and all his ninja brothers proud.
Getting hugs from his crew, and this crowd appreciates the effort. Let's go down to Zuri.
Jonathan, that was an incredible job out there. What's up? How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty dang good right now. Hard work pays off. I got a great community around me. Got a loving family. With that, anything's possible. This guy said, hey, last year, hey, wouldn't it be crazy if all 3 of us made it to stage 1 in Vegas? And wouldn't it be crazy if we got to stage 3?
And look at this. Look at this. Well, you've got your chance. You have earned it. We cannot wait to see you on stage 3. Congratulations.
Hey,
Celebrate.
What's up? What's up?
Guys, back to you.
Hey! Stage 3, baby. What?
Still to come, Caden Lepchak's the reigning king of ninja, and he's never fallen on our course.
Prime time, showtime, all time, good time.
But tonight he faces a new challenge, a head-to-head race against his best friend. That's coming up on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to ANW's National Finals.
Tonight, it's a stage 2 like we've never seen before. For the first time in Vegas, our ninjas are racing head-to-head. We already had 10 ninjas earn a trip to stage 3, including 3 rookies.
Well, now we've got a couple of Texans ready to race for their shot at stage 3. It's one of the all-time greats, 8-time ninja veteran Daniel Gill, facing one of the top young stars, the Flyboy, 17-year-old Isaiah Thomas.
Stay focused. One out, take a lot of time.
You can hear the mutual respect these two have. They know each other so well. Daniel Gill continues to show why he's considered one of the best.
I've really looked up to Daniel Gill over the past years. He was the guy that every time I saw him at a competition, I would get a picture with him. And I can't wait to test myself to one of the greats in the sport.
And the Flyboy Ninja's gonna do it, and he is pumped.
I've seen this kid grow up for years. I used to be taller than him, if you can believe that. And now this guy has grown up not just to be a tall, fully grown man, but an incredible ninja. So as much as I love Isaiah Thomas and the incredible athlete he's becoming, I owe it to him to give him the race of my life.
Daniel's wife, Abby, will be cheering him on from the sidelines. And Isaiah's got his mom over there as well, along with his coach, Jonathan Page, who just punched his ticket to stage 3.
Page is right. This is going to be fire. Everybody and their mama wants to see this one. Ooh, look at this. Oh,
wow. Isaiah Thomas, a 5-inch height advantage. Ooh. And look at that, Isaiah. Good job staying calm on that double salmon ladder. Gill, a slight edge. Oh, no! What? Isaiah Thomas is down, and Daniel Gill gets the win. He's going back to stage 3 for the first time since season 11. A shocking early exit for the Flyboy, and his promising season is over.
Like the others who fell on jawbreakers, he got the bar in on one side, but missed on the other. Oh man, that's gonna haunt Isaiah Thomas for a long time.
Daniel Gill's gonna keep going. He's an epic air surfer. He's already got the win, but he wants to get that buzzer. Didn't compete last season, but he hasn't missed a beat in his return. And remember, last time he was here in Vegas, he made it all the way to stage 4 and was just seconds away from winning $1 million. Watch that right side. You can see that bar a little skewed.
It's getting me a little nervous, Matt.
But he gets the dismount. He's got a smile on his face. He wants to finish strong.
It's great to see Daniel Gill flying through falling shells, his hair flying back. Looking confident. Believe, baby, believe. Oh!
Splashes down on the falling shells, but not before taking care of business. He's now the 11th ninja guaranteed to move on to stage 3. And with only one more race to go, here's where we stand among the non-winners. Vance Walker, Kyle Soderman, and Josiah Papel are guaranteed to be in the runoff races for the final spots. Alex Romer's on the bubble. His fate will be determined by this last race. For that, let's go down to Zuri.
They're good friends and two of the sport's biggest young stars. Now 24 seed Elijah Browning will have to face the top seed Caden Lebsack. These two have similar styles. They've both got the backwards hat and the long hair, and their bonds run deep.
When I found out I was going into stage 2, I was absolutely so stoked.
Kai does not want to go down. Oh my goodness, it's going to be This is going to come down to us.
And then I found out I was racing Caden Lebsack, who is one of my best friends, but he also happens to be the 2-time last ninja standing.
He's gonna have to console himself with $100,000 for the second year in a row.
Wow.
I met Elijah at the second ninja competition I've ever went to, and we've been best friends ever since. We travel together, we train together, compete together.
Wow. Browning is cooking with high heat now.
Me and Caden are friends off the course, but on the course, we're gonna be going at it. I've never made it to stage 3 before. I wanna make it so bad, and I know this year is my year.
Caden Lebsack is about as close as you can get to a sure thing in ninja.
Hitting the buzzer and moving on to stage 3 at the expense of Elijah, it's gonna be really sad, but that's now the name of the game.
Wow!
The fastest time of the night and barely broke a sweat.
At the end of the day, there's only one person that can win it all.
These two are so close. Their moms are holding hands to watch the run together. They're like family to each other.
Elijah Browning barely got here, snuck in as the 24th seed after falling on stage 1. And now he has to face the #1 seed in Caden Lebsack, who's never hit the water in his ninja career. The one advantage Elijah Browning has here on the striding steps, he's 6'1", he can use those long legs to stride across.
Lebsack an early edge. Oh my! Well, Caden said he didn't like speed, but he is moving fast.
Well, he knows because Elijah Browning can go.
Can he link it? He can link it.
Yeah, he's using those long arms. Oh, and the boss lost his hat. Hair's flying in the wind, and he's flying in the wind.
And Caden gets that edge, completing the obstacle first.
Elijah Browning is not looking like the 24th seed. He's right on the heel of Caden Lebsack.
And keep in mind, even if he loses, he could still advance as one of the top non-winners. And Boss keeping it close.
Yeah, there's
a big edge, though. We've seen a lot of falls here on the Epic Air Surfer.
Wow, and I like this Browning staying calm. I like it. He's not over-pushing it.
And you see Caden being very methodical, watching the board.
Oh,
the
right on the
boss
edge.
is
Watch out,
setting
boss.
out.
Oh, boy.
Who can get out first? Oh, no!
No, 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 no!
Caden Lebsack is out!
Oh, my goodness!
For the first time in his ninja career, Caden Lebsack is down. Now, can Elijah Browning get the dismount? Yes! He has defeated the #1 seed. What an upset! And it's just a shock to see Caden Lebsack in the water. The boss is going to stage 3.
Wow, no one saw that one coming.
It happens to every ninja, as we saw with Joe Morawski. Caden can only watch.
Well, Caden Lebsack was a Vegas favorite to win it all.
And the boss delivers.
It ain't easy being a ninja mom. You go through a lot of emotions.
Well, Elijah Browning, who is the last man to make it to stage 2, defeats the reigning king of ninja to move on to stage 3.
Caden was building up a big swing for his dismount, and the board just slipped off. It's the first time he's ever hit the water in 3 seasons. That allowed Elijah to dismount and get the win. And look at Elijah's face on that last shelf. It's a big moment for the boss.
Boss, you got your stage 2 buzzer. What's it mean going to stage 3?
Dude, I'm so honored. I'm so excited. This means the world to me, so thank you so much.
Hey, boss, I know someone who wants to celebrate. Why don't you go hug your mama?
Let's go,
Elijah Browning And this is Ninja. For Caden Lebsack, a remarkable streak comes to an end. And unfortunately, his time to air server was not fast enough to be one of our top 4 non-winners, so his season is officially over, which means we'll have a new champion this year. And we're set for the 4 who will be racing in our runoff. Stuntman Kyle Soderman will face New Jersey teen Josiah Papel, and former Ninja Junior champ Vance Walker will try to outrun rookie Alex Romer. That's next on American Ninja Warrior. We're getting closer to that $1 million. So far tonight, we've seen 12 ninjas win their races on Stage 2. All of them will now move over to tackle the even tougher Stage 3 course. But 2 more ninjas have a chance to join this group right now. Our top 4 non-winners are going to compete in our runoff races. Whoever wins moves on to Stage 3. First up, Kyle Soderman taking on Josiah Papel. Soderman's the stuntman now living in Texas, while Papel is a high schooler from New Jersey. And these are 2 top ninjas. Both of them have been to Stage 3 before, and Josiah went all the way to Stage 4 last year.
These 2 are on the bigger side for ninjas. Both are at least 6 feet, but Kyle's 30 pounds heavier and 11 years older than Josiah.
Well, plenty of pressure for this one. The winner goes on to Stage 3. For the loser, the season's over.
All right, green light means go.
Well, they've had some experience on this. See if they learn from their first race. Josiah fell on Epic Air Surfer, while Soderman went down on falling shelves.
Kyle looks a little bit more measured than Papel.
And Papel pulling away, linking it on the jawbreakers.
Nice.
And Papel now jumps out to a full obstacle lead. Well, Kyle Soderman has to be aware, keep running your race. It's never over till a buzzer's hit. Papel's back at the Epic Air Surfer. In his first race, he fell at the very beginning. Soderman struggling for momentum.
Oh, he's at the bottom.
Barely makes it.
Josiah's pulling away.
Oh no! Papel is down! He's in the water!
Oh my goodness.
And Kyle Soderman just now seeing that Papel is down. He's got a chance to pull up a huge come from behind win, but it's all gonna come down to Epic Air Surfer.
Well, Josiah Papel had his second chance. That's got to hurt a lot. Now Kyle Soderman has this opportunity. Take your time here.
Control that board. Keep it even.
Yeah, this is the name of the game.
Getting closer.
But you know he's feeling it, knowing that he... Come on, take your time.
Good correction. Just needs a dismount.
Not a heavy swing, because you don't want to peel off. Boom!
Soderman does it! It looked like all hope was lost. Got another chance on Stage 2 and just edges out Josiah Papel.
It came down to the final move on Epic Air Surfer. Josiah was linking moves and his momentum just carried him right off the end. Kyle was able to take his time, inch to the end, and make a big dismount. Folks, he's going back to Stage 3.
And now our second runoff race, a showdown of Florida teenagers. We've got Alex Romer, a saxophone-playing high schooler who's planning to join the military just like his dad. He's going against Vance Walker, a former Ninja Junior champion and a top competitor, but he lost his race earlier to his good friend Ethan Bartnicki, who's down with Vance's family. Alex Romer has been a big surprise, making it to Stage 2 as a rookie. We expect big things from Vance Walker. He made it to Stage 3 as a rookie 2 years ago.
It is win or go home. Ooh,
look at Romer. What footwork.
Oh my goodness.
But you can just see Vance Walker defying gravity on the double salmon ladder. Vance Walker had never lost a race on Ninja Junior or the Big Show until earlier tonight. But here comes Romer.
They're going back and forth. Romer's not backing down.
Walker the first one off. Oh! And Alex Romer splashes is down. Wow. Vance Walker's going back to stage 3. Well, credit to Romer. He was pushing the pace, keeping it even with Vance.
I got a lot of respect for Alex Romer. He did not back down. Earlier tonight, he was the only ninja to go for the rope on the first swing, and it gave him the lead. This time, I think he was trying to make that move again, and it cost him.
And Vance Walker's gonna keep going. After falling in his first race, he wants to show he can finish stage 2. Gets through Epic Air Surfer. He's taken advantage of this second chance. What a journey it's been for Vance Walker. Born with cerebral palsy, doctors said he'd never be an athlete, but look at him now. The comeback kid saves his season in this runoff race.
Nice.
Well, what a confidence boost for Vance Walker. Going back to stage 3.
Oh, look at that. They're rushing the stage, Matt. They're rushing the stage. A second chance, and he delivers.
So that wraps up the action on stage 2. But we're not done. When we come back, we're heading over to the legendary stage 3.
It's one step closer to that $1 million prize.
That's next on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to American Ninja Warrior, where we've now moved over to the stage 3 course. For the details on this unrelenting gauntlet, let's go down to Zurich.
Guys, stage 3 is legendary. It is an upper body test that only a handful have ever conquered, and tonight it's got some new twists. First, our ninjas will have to learn the ropes on Patriot Pass, then navigate across the hanging stalactites. Fan favorite Slam Dunk is making its debut on stage 3. The iconic ultimate cliffhanger is back in the number 4 position, followed by another returning obstacle, Pipe Dream. Then it's a brand new one, Pressure Cooker, where ninjas have to slide the handles on and off the poles. The course ends with another new one, Road Signs, a diabolical two-handed test which leads to the buzzer. Guys,
leading us off on stage 3 is Electric Enzo DeFerrari Wilson. And this Florida teenager knows how to get this crowd fired up.
Let's go. Matt, this kid's future is so bright. His future's so bright, I got his glasses
We gotta put it on. And his mom, Christine, she needs glasses. She needs some oxygen. His dad, Mark, also loud and proud. They're leading that big cheering section on the sideline. No time limits on stage 3. You just have to finish. And the first test is Patriot Pass with these 3 ropes. These are like camshafts. When one rope drops down, the other one pulls up.
These first obstacles may not take you out, but they will wear you out.
And a couple extra swings here, and it adds up.
Yeah, and so that's why it's important. You have to be efficient with your movement. No wasted movement here on stage 3.
Up next, the stalactites. You'll have to work those handles in and out of the slots. And look at him getting locked off.
Yeah, you can see him really coming in tight here on stalactite. Really trying to make move and make a plan. And that extension means he has to curl back up. And now he's starting to use extra muscles. Remember, extra movements, that's bad here.
Those lock-offs require the whole body. And now he extends a little smoother there at the end. Well, not the most efficient start. Now going to climb up to the 3rd obstacle, Slam Dunk, which is making its debut on stage 3. He's got to jump with that ball, land it in the hoop.
Nice.
Good job absorbing it. Those balls weigh 8 pounds, and he's carrying them across the 3.5-foot gap. Watch these transfers to the next ball. That's
nice.
the tripping point very often. Real good. Well, that was smooth. He needed that one. Now heads over to start the ultimate cliffhanger. You can hear the Enzo chants as he starts on this 4th obstacle. Got to work his way across the pool on these thin ledges, which are only an inch deep.
Well, the advantage for DeFerrari Wilson is that he's 145 pounds, so that's less weight to carry. This obstacle is a little easier for the lighter ninjas.
This pool is 55 feet across, all on your fingertips. It's not easy no matter what you weigh. And here's the tough move, has to jump back across to the other side.
Here we go. Nice.
Got it.
Hey, look how thin the ledges are. I mean, you're throwing your entire body weight onto these thin ledges. Can you imagine? And look at the fans with their electric Enzo shirts. Look at that. They're pumped.
Well, he's past the halfway mark. Now has to go up onto that wall to launch into pipe dream.
This is probably the calmest we've ever seen Enzo. Enzo is typically a high-energy kid, but he knows he has to reserve that energy because the 7 brutal obstacles here on stage 3, it will humble you.
Especially these final obstacles, including this next one. Pipe dream has to work his way across the pipes. He'll slip down. Like the extension, like the power, locked in on the drop. Should have the length to do the splits. Von Dam, this transfer.
Yeah, you see it right there, nice.
Got it.
And because the circumference of this pole is so big, he's using a lot of muscle, a lot of energy to stay engaged.
Well, that's the key. Try to use the lower body where you can. And Enzo survives pipe dream.
This is where you start to feel the pressure. Remember, you get through stage 3, you're climbing for $1 million.
Dad says 2 more obstacles to go, and they're both brand new. This one's called Pressure Cooker. You have to slide those handles on and off the pipes. The only thing keeping them up is the pressure on the end of the handles. If you come up on the weight, they will slide right off. This is about control. Real nice.
Oh, boy, okay. He didn't waste any time making the 3rd transfer.
And you can just see, hard to control your momentum spinning around.
And the longer you spin, the longer you're hanging. And that hurts.
Well, we talked to the ninjas, though. When you're straight-armed, it is a little easier.
Matt, take a look at his right hand. That right hand is starting to get a little gassed.
Doing a good job progressing, though.
Nice.
Well, it looked like a rough start on stage 3, but Enzo finding his way, and he's looking winded.
Yeah.
What does he have
Matt,
left?
he's trying to figure out which way he's going.
Oh, my!
Oh, boy. Now it's... Oh, nice! Look at how calm he is. This high-energy kid is calm. I've never seen him this calm.
Going for the dismount. Got it!
Oh, my.
One obstacle between Enzo and stage 4. His dad is pumped.
Oh my God!
And his sister Valentina already has tears in her eyes. She's so nervous. One more obstacle to go, and it's road signs. He's got to grab the posts in front of him. When he does that, the sign will pop up just like that. Has to kip up to the sign.
And that's an intimidating sign right there, Falling Ninjas. He said, I ain't falling, not on that one.
Come on!
That sign is not telling him what to do.
Back and forward. No!
No! No! No!
A heartbreaking finish for Electric Enzo. He was so close to the end, a few feet away from climbing for $1 million, but Enzo's season ends on the final obstacle of stage 3.
He made some extra moves on stalactites and later on Pressure Cooker. And that may have been just enough to pump those arms out. He couldn't hold on when he reached the second sign and slid right off.
But what an impressive effort by Enzo and a great start to stage 3.
Coming up, he just finished middle school. Now Naxa Garamore takes another step closer to $1 million. He is next on American Ninja Warrior.
His rookie season has been perfect. 4 straight buzzers, and he's not even old enough to drive.
He is living up to the hype so far.
At just 15, Naxa Garamore is the youngest athlete ever to reach stage 3. And for a kid who started his life in an African orphanage, this moment is nothing short of a miracle.
This has been a dream for me since I came to America. I'm having the best time of my life.
Look at that one. We just got off the airplane.
Yeah.
From Guinea-Bissau.
Adoption is something that my husband and I have spoken about for many years.
We were working with the orphanage in Guinea-Bissau, and we ended up bringing home Naxa December of 2012.
Naxa's on a whole nother level right now.
This is what he's been working for so long.
Naxa getting his second buzzer.
It's incredible that he is here in Vegas.
What a run! Naxa Garamore is dancing at the buzzer.
Naxa is here to make a statement and show everyone what he can do.
What confidence out of Garamore!
Garamore's gone. He gone.
I'm definitely excited about stage 3. I can't believe how far I've actually made it. Like, this is what Ninja is all about.
Oh my goodness!
Whoa. Wow! He made that look easy.
At 15, he's competing at this level. It's wild.
Naxa Garamore. And he'll have lots of friends and family watching back in Florida. And another big group on the sidelines with his mom and his coach, RJ Roman. And charging right into Patriot Pass. Naxa's a few months younger than Caden Lebsack when he first attempted stage 3.
And Caden was the only one to conquer this course that year. It can be done.
That's one down. I like his approach. He's going right into stalactites. Get on the obstacle, be as efficient as possible, preserve that grip strength, because these 7 obstacles are just unrelenting.
Man, you're so right, because it catches up to you when it catches up to you.
And a miss there, that'll slow him down a little. Now gonna have to generate swing again. That's just extra time hanging on those arms, and that can catch up to you later on the course. He's got it.
Yeah, I love how calm he stays. 15 years old, Matt, I'm losing my mind.
Well, now the challenge is to elevate, gotta climb up to start slam dunk. RJ said this about Naxa. He's fast, but he is strong. He said he can hang forever.
Super strong, super strong. I've seen some of his workouts, Matt, and I can attest, this kid's got some out-of-this-world strength.
Well, in addition to Ninja, he does play basketball, and he's having no problem here on slam dunk. And there's a smile. Now the ultimate cliffhanger, got to move his 150-pound body across these tiny ledges.
There was a time when this obstacle used to end a lot of runs on stage 3, but these ninjas today, they practice it almost every day. They've gotten so good at it.
He is just flying through, Akbar. I love it.
He just completed the 8th grade, Matt. Think about that. And how great would that be? Going to high school knowing I'm a freshman with the possibility of getting $1 million.
Well, don't you think the coaches in his high school are going to search him out? What sport? I don't know, but you're an athlete. RJ saying that was easy. Trust us, it's not easy. None of these obstacles are easy, including this one, Pipe Dream. What a special young man he is.
If he wins $1 million, you know how many kids are going to want to do Ninja after that?
Well, you have to earn that $1 million. In 14 seasons, we've only had 9 finishers on stage 3. And if you do, you still have to climb stage 4.
And you can see stage 4 looming behind him. It's crazy to think that this kid was in an orphanage in Africa 10 years ago and is now that close to $1 million.
RJ's continuing to coach him, even though RJ's got to run this course too. He's helping someone who could beat him to the $1 million.
Uh-oh, whoa, I saw Grimace. That's the first time I saw Grimace out of him.
You gotta be patient with this
You heard RJ telling him to be patient on this new obstacle pressure cooker. But when you see him, he does not look 15.
No, he doesn't.
You see the man on the course right now.
Nice. Okay.
Stay calm. Well, this is going to be tested. RJ said he can hang forever.
Yeah, this is right at home for Naxa.
He's under pressure now. You can just see the challenge there. Trying to control your momentum as those handles start to spin.
Boy, this kid understands the assignment.
Move it up higher. Good job.
No cap. He has a legitimate shot of getting $1 million.
Extra swing, got it.
Nice.
Great correction. You can see him speed himself around to get to that next move.
with it, Naxa. You got a couple more. You got it. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy.
And using a long reach there.
Oh, get it up higher.
Oh, my.
One more. One more.
He is testing that power, using it, relying on it. Does he have enough?
Nice. Made that look easy.
One more obstacle.
Matt, he'd be the youngest ever to make it to stage 4. That would be incredible.
But first he has to get through this difficult final obstacle, road size.
All right, here we go. Oh, boy.
Nice power. Using the hips to get that power launch up.
Sure, Naxa can feel it now. He can smell the buzzer at this point from here.
Just
one more big move.
Got it! Needs the dismount.
He knows he's got it. Get out of here.
And he's done it. At 15, he'll be climbing for $1 million.
Oh, this one's a tearjerker. Look at that. What a moment for this family.
15-year-old Naxa Garamore will be the youngest athlete ever to climb for $1 million.
Hey, Naxa, man, hey, I know you got to be excited, man. For me, as a first-generation Nigerian-American, this is the land of opportunity. You're having a shot for $1 million, man. How exciting is that?
Very exciting. My dream's coming true finally.
Yes! I got to ask you, Naxa, how fast can you get up that rope? Give me a time.
I don't know. I want to finish it in like 3 seconds.
Gotta love that confidence. Well, you'll get your shot next week on stage 4. You're climbing for $1 million. And what a night that'll be. Naxa and anyone else who conquers stage 3 will be climbing that tower on our season finale. You don't want to miss it.
Minutes ago on stage 2, Austin Gray had to claw his way to an epic save and win.
Yes! Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
That brought him one step closer to the $1 million. Austin Gray has been the runner-up twice in his ninja career, and now he is back on stage 3.
The 26-year-old ninja veteran made it here 2 years ago, and this time he's coming in with a ton of momentum. He's at 4 straight buzzers this year, and he's throwing up the goggles to his sidelines, which include his girlfriend, Jalen, and good buddy, Nate Hansen. Austin cheered for Nate on stage 3 last year. Now the roles are reversed.
Matt, he is tired of finishing second. He wants to be number 1. He wants that $1 million.
Learned a lot from his last trip here back in season 13. The runner-up that year to Caden Lebsack. Now, shockingly, Caden Lebsack not here on stage 3. But Caden is on the sideline supporting Austin. They trained together in Colorado. Austin's one of the most sought-after ninja coaches in the country. He's worked with so many ninjas, including 2 top female competitors, Taylor Green and Katie Bone, who are also on his sideline. Climbing up to take on Slam Dunk.
You're good, dude. Settle in.
Come on, Austin. Come on, Austin.
He's always wearing that shirt, Share Your Spare. We told his story, donated a kidney to an elementary school friend, and has inspired so many others to do the same. Truly saving lives, Austin Gray. Shaking out the arms before he starts Ultimate Cliffhanger. Austin Gray's been training so hard for this season. Doesn't want to end up second again. 5'10", 155, good reach. Looking so efficient. Fell on stage 1 last year, thought about hanging it up and calling it quits. But he's come back this season with the renewed spirit. Now has to transfer to the other side.
Got this big move here. Nice.
Austin Gray looking in complete command so far.
Nice, dude.
He's been so efficient through the first part of this course. 3 obstacles to go, now taking on Pipe Dream. Smooth
Nice.
down onto that catwall.
Ooh,
These ninjas make it look easy.
Yeah, it looked like Spider-Man with that landing.
Got good reach and got good length. And Aqua, I love it when he's on the obstacle so efficient. And you see, he locked his lower body in to absorb the drop.
Yeah, and that really does help. And you can see 5'10", it's easy for him to just stretch out.
Wow, he just flew through that. Austin Gray, 2 obstacles away from his first stage 3 buzzer.
It's pressure cooker now. Last time he reached this point, he fell on the obstacle Eyeglass Alley.
Pressure cooker has been a challenge. So hard to control it. You end up just free spinning. But he's not, Akbar. He's using it. You can see staying fully extended, but going for another spin.
Ooh.
Wow, got it there. That's just precision.
Yeah, and it's very important not to overgrip.
Wow.
There you go.
Real good job there.
Oh, boy.
Trying to get it.
Stay focused, Austin.
But you can just see him staying calm. That's a skill in itself.
Yeah, it is. Ignoring the pain because you know they're all feeling it. The ninjas are feeling the pain, the burn.
Well, you saw he used that wingspan there to make the reach. Didn't have to be lined up as precise. And Austin Gray, 1 obstacle away from meeting stage 4.
Now he's just got to finish the assignment. Here we go.
Austin's been so close. Twice been the runner-up. Never worn the crown. Those vertical grips are such a test on your grip strength.
Now, here you go. You got to throw 155 pounds onto this road sign on the outside. Nice. I like how he got up high. You see how high his hands are? No! Oh, my word.
Austin Gray comes close, but just misses out on stage 4.
This is what stage 3 does. It wears out your upper body on the early obstacles, and when Austin got to road signs, he ran out of gas. Instead of going straight ahead, he went straight down.
A solid season for Austin Gray comes up just short of reaching stage 4.
He's one of the few ninjas that's finished stage 3 before. Can Daniel Gill do it again? He is coming up next on American Ninja Warrior. We've had one ninja conquer stage 3 tonight, so he'll be climbing for $1 million in our season finale. Hoping to join him are the remaining competitors who will get their shot at stage 3 next week. But we've got one more ninja great to try it tonight. Daniel Gill is only 29 years old, but he's a grizzled veteran compared to some of these young ninjas, and he may have an edge. He's been to stage 3 before, and he not only conquered this course, he was seconds away from winning it all on stage 4.
Daniel Gill. He's got to battle for all 80 feet.
Back in season 11, I was 3 seconds away from beating Mount Midoriyama.
Oh, the clock running down! Oh, so close.
Coming 3 seconds short hurt a lot more than I thought it would. Lord willing, I make it back to that rope climb and go faster than I did last time.
The Kingdom Ninja has been close, and he is hungry this year.
As always, his wife Abby will be cheering him on, along with a big group of friends.
There's an advantage to having been to stage 3 before. Now, even though many of these obstacles are different, he knows what's up.
He's quickly through the first one. Well, one of the things we've learned about Daniel Gill is he loves to rise to the occasion, but watch the efficiency here, and you can see him going fully extended out there, trying to minimize the strain on the whole body.
Oh, boy. That type of inefficiency can cost you when you get to the back end, if you get to the back end.
But look at how smoothly he recovered.
The smile on his face, he is not spooked by a little error.
Well, just 5'9", we're going to see how he dunks.
Yeah, all right. He's got to get some big air here. Nice.
And look at that. just throwing himself back and making it one fluid movement. I'm liking the efficiency out of Gil.
And I like the pace here. All right, big Space Jam here. Nice.
On to the ultimate cliffhanger. Well, Season 8, this took him out, bested it in Season 11.
He's put in a lot of work since then. That was several years back. And look, we know he's stronger, he's older, he's wiser. He's one of the top ninjas in the world.
Well, he's 29 years old, and this will blow your mind. He's the second oldest ninja out here on stage 3.
Wow, how fast.
Wow, but look at the efficiency. Look at how smooth he is.
Yeah, look at this. Nice. And look how quickly he made it through Ultimate Cliffhanger. That might have been the fastest time so far tonight.
Minimize your time under tension.
I don't know how you smile on stage 3. We haven't seen any of the ninjas come out here and smile.
Watch him onto this cat grab wall. This is all about controlling your momentum, landing atop it like a feline. Let's explain something about Daniel Gil. He is a ferocious competitor, but he is so grateful to be out here doing what he loves.
Nice. Ooh, get it, get it, get it.
Relying on those shoes and the flexibility.
Ooh, look, he's got the flexibility now, the gripping.
But you can see the challenge. The poles bend. He's trying to go up higher.
Now he's going to just make a transfer. Nice.
There it is.
It's easier and more efficient to make the transfer like this.
But you can see how that pole bends. Really getting it locked in. Shaking out those forearms. Well, it adds up.
Yes, it does. You want to make a smooth transfer by extending your leg out. He's making his wife very nervous right now.
Well, it wasn't easy, but he's gonna get through. Pipe Dream, 5 obstacles down. But you saw how he locked in his lower body. He may not be looking at it, but out of his peripheral vision, stage 4 is right there. 2 obstacles away.
Oh, boy.
Here we go.
He crushed the pipe dream and going right into pressure cooker.
There you go.
This is a ninja that does not break under pressure. He is so calm. In fact, he smiles under pressure.
Oh, and you can just see the challenge as you start to spin. You really struggle to control it.
Yeah, and the longer you hold on, the more you're just taxing the grip strength. And now look at him. Oh, my goodness. His shoulder flexibility.
And that is just trying to stay calm. Keep it fully extended.
Nice. Get it up there and then leverage against it so you can make that transfer. Ooh. And now you got to take an extra spin. Oh, look at the wrist is twisting. Woo.
Right there, right there.
Gil does it. 1 obstacle away from a rematch on stage 4. And he's smiling.
He wasn't smiling on pressure cooker.
But this last one, road signs, requires moves we've never seen before on a ninja obstacle. To throw back and launch yourself forward.
Forward,
Got
you gotta
it.
go up. That's about 3 moves for 1 sign.
And
nice.
The tax on the grip.
All right,
that
straight ahead.
grip.
Straight ahead, look straight ahead.
Closer.
Here you go.
1 more sign.
Oh boy, and that sign says, Mount Midoriyama, this exit.
Can he get the dismount?
Oh, here we go.
Daniel Gil is
He's going back, baby.
Stage 4.
He is going back.
Well, we've said it, the Kingdom Ninja is risen. Here comes his wife, Abby, and everyone else. He wanted a second chance on stage 4, and he's gonna get it next week.
Yo, Daniel.
My man, you're going back to stage 4.
Are you ready to get that $1 million there on stage 4?
I am.
Go celebrate, buddy. We know we're gonna have at least 2 ninjas climbing. Who will join them? This is gonna be a heck of a finale. Next week, we'll finish up here on stage 3.
And then we're headed to stage 4 with $1 million on the line.
Can't wait for that. For Akbar Baja, Via Miller, and Zuri Hall, I'm Matt Eisman. We'll see you next time on American Ninja Warrior.